Yeah, Bobby, lock your rockets in the 20s. And what's happening, y'all? It's me, Chivani. Today, we are back with another video. And today, I got a special different type of video for you. Now, again, like I said, this video is different from the usual bits I do, such as the reactions to, music and other videos. Today, we're going to be reacting to crazy Reddit stories. So listen, my foot is on the gas. We're going full steam ahead. We maxing out the miles per hour we can go. So buckle in your seatbelts and enjoy the ride. All right? Okay, y'all. So the first story is coming out of subreddit Confession. And this is a post by user Double Motor 6546. And the title of the story is, I made fun of some dude's mom who got cancer because he was unkind to me, and I do not regret it. Well, damn! Hey, we getting messy already? Hey, to hell with it. We here. We can't back out now, right? So, for some context, I was in middle and high school friends with this person, and I always thought they were friends, but he's always passive aggressive and monkey my interests and such, and often tried to alienate me from our other friends, which I brushed off until the end of sophomore year, after which we just stopped talking due to going to different schools. But even when we were friends, I always had this sort of resentment over all the microaggressions, and it's not as if he was a good friend to me, just a casual one. And but I overestimated my worth in his life. Okay, it's the first paragraph. Anyways, I live in a small town, and my cousin just so happened to marry his uncle. Small world, right? Small world. Now his uncle was over at my house with said cousin this February, and I thought we were still good friends with this dude, and told me that his mom had cancer and that I should visit sometime just to check in. I suspected that his mom was going through something, given she had lost a lot of weight when I had last seen her. In parentheses, just a few weeks before being told this, parentheses. Next paragraph, our third paragraph. I didn't talk to this dude for quite a while until May, and was still his usual self. And out of sheer frustration, I posted a few lines on my Instagram story mocking how a certain someone's mom had cancer. Basically making fun of how her hair fell out and how loserish, in commas, it was to have cancer. After this, my friend who was staying with me at the time got a call from this dude, and he was basically asking my friend if we were talking about his mom yesterday. Parentheses, he had seen my story by this point, in parentheses. And my friend was really confused and asked me about, which I brushed off as just fake posting, but obviously it wasn't. Goodness. Now we down to the last paragraph, y'all. I don't know for sure if he knows that I know, but the next day he was glaring at me and scoffing. Parentheses, he was over at my house with our other friends, in the parentheses. And mind you, before he didn't even look at me, so I'm pretty sure all these things aligning means he knows. After that, We were in the GC, which I'm assuming means group chat, with our other friends. And every now and then, I'll just text some things about how I had cancer and stuff, and how someone has cancer here, parentheses, which makes no sense. I know, in the parentheses. Woo! Hey, that's just the first story, man. It's messy. D throwing the subs at, it don't even seem like it's a friend. It seemed like it's more of an acquaintance than anything. An acquaintance that apparently would belittle this individual, send microaggressions towards this individual that told the story. Let's check out the comments. Let's see what the people in this Reddit got to say about this, right? Okay. So, you got the mod right there. Congrats. You managed to sink a real new low and be an even worse person than your friend. Good job. The user under distress says, yeah, that's an incredibly cruel thing to joke about. Definitely a new low. You were better off simply telling your cousin you weren't friends with the dude anymore. There was absolutely no need to make such awful remarks to someone who did nothing to you. Now you just look like a jerk. Wow. Next comment. You're young, but not that young. Cancer is a hell of a disease. Sadly, I know too many people who have fought and lost. Every single one of them had to die by the end because it was awful and painful. Time to grow up. Because right now, you look much worse than your bully. Wow. I hope you become a better person. Just abhorrent behavior. User under this, I hope he finds a way to grow from this. Next comment, she got cancer because he was unkind to you. Wow, didn't know that happens. I can't see the OP's comment. Apparently it must have got downvoted to where, they automatically hide it, but let's still see it, right? I mean, I just did all that to hurt him. Not gonna lie, I'm not even sure he feels bad about it. User under his comment, why wouldn't he? Remember the why when you get it and are lying in severe pain in the hospital knowing you don't have that much longer to live. I would never make fun of someone's family member to get back at a person, especially if they have cancer. I don't know if it seems like you have some deep shadow work to do, sir. It sounds like a jerk. He sounds like a jerk, but it's a true. Two wrongs never make a right. I would have just not hung out with him anymore and just kept away from it all. Gross. You definitely suck lower. Tearing down someone fighting for their life definitely makes you cool. Way to go. Hurt people. Best way to react is to not. Do not waste your energy on people who do not bring out the best in you. This is a learning lesson, but bro, digging on his mom doesn't even make sense. Don't be a bigger shot. Be the better person. Making fun of someone's illnesses crosses a line. Even if they were unkind to you, it's better to rise above that. And that is the end of the comment section. So that was story one. My opinion on it personally, if someone I went to school with was, constantly belittling what I do, throwing microaggressions at me, being passive aggressive and whatnot, and I just so happen to see them years later and you're within my circle again, I wouldn't stoop that low. His mom's his mother had nothing to do with the tumultuous relationship that you guys had. I wouldn't have sunk that low. And let's even take it back to the microaggressions and the passive aggressiveness. I would say if he wasn't passive aggressive to you personally, if it was more so about like schoolwork and stuff like that, and it wasn't really attacking your character for real, I wouldn't have sunk in that low. I wouldn't have gotten his mom's involved. I mean, I would have roasted you back. I would have matched the energy, Either that, or I just would have stayed away from you. I would have just cut ties, like being passive aggressive. Clearly, for whatever reason, you don't seem to click with me or like me, which I'm cool with. I don't care to be liked by any individual. I don't give a damn. So, me personally, if I'm willing to still be around, it's 3 ways I'll go about it. I'll pull you to the side, talk to you, man to man, whatever differences we had, why you're being so passive aggressive to me, etc. We can talk about it. Option 2, just cut my losses, stay the hell away from you, which I most likely would have did. 3, just bomb on you back. Just bomb on you back, match the energy, be passive with you, belittle you in front of all the other friend groups. But honestly, the first 2 options is more my style. If I don't pull you to the side and talk to you individually, I'm gonna just cut ties without saying nothing. Then that's that. So that's story 1, y'all. Now we're gonna move on to story 2. All right, the second story is also under the subreddit confession. Now, this story was posted by user wide-builder-728. And the title of this story, women keep cheating on me. Wait, excuse me. Let's start over. Women keep cheating on their husbands with me. Is it my fault? Okay. So, I'm 32, male, light-skinned, tall, long hair, have a beard. If I had to rate myself, what I think I am compared to the women who are attracted to me, I would say an 8.5. I am just guessing. Okay, so that's the introduction sentence. I don't even know what to call it, a paragraph. Now we down to the second reading here. I have came across a lot of married women over the years, and every single one has cheated on me, cheated on them with me. Most I knew about because they would always complain about them. Their story usually is always the same, but slightly different. They don't help around the house, give me enough love, are always working. And I do feel bad for them at first, but they start to show their true colors after a few days. They're ungrateful. The guy is working for his family. He doesn't know how to communicate, and they just want attention from other people instead of fixing their relationship. So I will say, this user, he's self-aware, not only of what he's doing, he knows what he's doing is wrong, but he's aware enough to know that the women he's basically doing adultery acts with ain't shit. Straight like that. God, honestly, this guy, I'll go as far as he ain't shit neither. Because he knows they married, he's messing with a married man's woman. Now, okay, cool, there's special circumstances. Some couples, they have special arrangements. It might be an open relationship to where they're married, but they both have that range to do what they want. But at the end of the night, come back in bed together, tell each other about each other's day, sleep it off, and that's that. There's even open closed relationships where it's one-sided, right? The man, he can basically do what he wants, but he'll come back to her at night. And vice versa. Some women, I don't know how many dudes is going for that, but there's women to where they'll do their thing, but they'll come back to their man at night. So it's so much nuances and different scenarios, but in this case, it doesn't seem like that at all. It seems like it's traditional in a modern society sense that it's monogamous. Nobody's supposed to be stepping out on nobody. So, but yeah, he seems self-aware of not only himself, but the women he's, dealing with. And yeah, let's move on to the next paragraph. All right, I give them the attention and things always get sexual. Text nudes, video calls, you name it. I know it's wrong, but I still do it, and sometimes I do feel bad about it because I'm not all of them, if most, or bad husbands. Goodness, let's move on. Next paragraph. I talked to a Christian TikTok streamer recently, and they would host Bible studies and all kinds of stuff. She was married, talked for a bit, sent some normal pictures back and forth, had conversations, and thought she was cute. But she started flirting with me after I showed her what I looked like, and I started doing the same thing back. Somehow the conversation got sexual, and we started talking about all that stuff. I guess she felt bad after a day or whatever. After she did, I got blocked. Made me think some white, some Christian, kind of crazy. Did I read that right? Let's just move on. Next paragraph. Another time, this woman was complaining her husband always works, so she never has enough attention. She had 2 kids. Just had one about 8 months ago. I thought the dude was probably working hard for his family, which come to find out, he was, but first, yeah, we talked, things got sexual, got nudes, all that, and whatever, we talked for about a month. Then, one day, I guess her husband took her phone and asked who I was, so I told him what was going on. He said this isn't the first time it happened. Told him everything is said and what she said about him. He seemed cool. Then afterwards, he blocked me, of course. I'm gonna just tell one more story because I had many. This older Asian lady said her husband was annoying. They always fight. She was from a different country. Said she married him and had kids, came to the States with him. We would always flirt. She would video call me to see her nude all the time. And things got sick. Had ended up blocking her because I got in a relationship. Then when we broke up, I unblocked her and things got sexual again. Eventually, I just unadded her so I wouldn't be able to find her again. Got tired of her basically. Had many women I always was talking to at that point. This is crazy, man. Goodness. Don Juan Casanova. Married women are always attracted to me. It's mainly the looks, but I guess in a way, I always listen to them and try to understand them. Give them the attention they always want as well at the end of the day. I don't really get anything out of it, but sexual acts, they not leaving their husbands for me. That's deep. He said, I don't really get anything out of it but sexual acts. They are not leaving their husbands for me. I would definitely turn them down if they did. They're cheaters. Yeah, that's real. I'm going to touch back on that. Okay, so closing statements. Is it my fault for their cheating or do I contribute to it? I don't know. I feel like it's my fault a bit, but at the same time, no. Because they choosing to cheat on their husbands, let me know. Woo-wee! A lot of unpack there, but oh, let's see what the comments say. It's 84 comments, obviously. I'm not going to read all of them. I'm going to read the top comments, the best comments, and we're going to proceed from there. So our first comment. If it makes you feel better, I'm unattracted to you solely based on poor grammar and run-on sentences. Oh my God, I thought it was just me. Listen, and I'm not the grammar police. I'm not grammar 5. I'm not the grammar law enforcement. I'm thinking maybe my reading was a little bit stumbly at times. I definitely agree. But yeah, some of the grammar was off, the run-on sentences, like it. I'm gonna take part of it too, because my reading was kind of stumbly. This is my first time really doing a video like this, so the formatting is kind of weird. But yeah, user under that, honestly, the punctuation gave up before the morals did. All right, the punctuation saw where this was going and bailed early. That grammar roast might be the most committed relationship in this whole post. Honestly, bad grammar can be a turnoff, but that comment feels unnecessarily harsh. Lame-o. Lame-o. LMAO. That's a brutal way to say it, but fair. And the OP commented, I'm not the best storyteller. I wasn't really worried about making it perfect, but I appreciate you pointing that out. I'll try harder next time to improve. Sensible, sensible, sensible. All right. Another user, really just depends on your morals. You aren't the reason they cheat, but you're the reason they cheat with you. Ooh! Bars. Okay? Now, while your willingness to listen and engage provides the validation they seek, they ultimately make the active choice to betray their partners. You have a choice to not engage into it, though. The OP, the original poster, commented, I guess in a way I'm just being selfish. You are right. Being 32 and not knowing how to spell there is wow. Normally, I wouldn't comment about something like that, but you're such a bad person, so it felt appropriate. The operator, or original poster, replied, I'm not the best writer, so I didn't even look over it. Really, I'll try harder next time. The user commented after, well, it wasn't an oversight seeing how you wrote it that way several times. You simply don't know how to spell the word. Operator replied, original poster, excuse me. I just don't pay attention. I know how to spell it. I just didn't notice. The user under that, that's not how paying attention works. Typos occur due to lack of attention, and that is not a typo. Typo, every example of you using the word, you spelled it that way. This happened because you believe that is how it's spelled, and now you're lying in a very funny way that makes no sense based on everything here. I'm not surprised you have the lying ability of a toddler. Damn. Damn. Hey, this is escalating quick, man. The original poster commented, I didn't edit anything. I don't care. If I used it wrong, not gonna fix it. It's not that serious. I don't know why you're mad. I used a word the wrong way. I didn't go back over to fix my writing. If it bothers you that much, next time I'll make sure I go over what I write about. Excuse me, I will make sure I go over what I write. How about that? Okay, so these niggas are just, they and her bopping at this point. Like, yeah. Listen, that's gonna conclude the video, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. This is a different video, a different format, different from what I usually do. I'm going out of my body, man. Like, listen. Also, hold on. Let's rewind. Thank y'all for 400 subscribers. First of all, it's appreciated. Thank y'all. Check out my skit I did with my brother. Very entertaining. Definitely check it out. That's also a video that's different from what I usually do, you know. But, you know what I mean? Play my videos on the big screen, you heard? Come on, man. Listen, not only that, follow all of my socials. Javani, JAVANNIEJME, across all platforms, across all platties, across all socials. Other than my YouTube, obviously, which is just my first name only. Homies. Now, for usual, I will most likely leave the stories within the description and or the comment section below. If I forget, I'm sorry, my apologies. I'm gonna get better with that. But I may do more videos like these, who knows. I hope y'all like it. I hope this video was entertaining. If y'all have Reddit stories y'all want me to read and talk about, most definitely let me know. I'll save it and, you know, make a video like this soon, you know? You know what I mean? Again, thank y'all for 400 subscribers. By end of the year, we breaking 1,000 subs. That's not no if. That's not a maybe. That's not a could be. That's not a should be. It's happening. My destiny is written in that regard. It's happening. Question is when. And I believe it's going to happen before the end of the year. If not before the end of the year, at the end of the year. Before 2027, before the year 27. Again, before the year 27, we're going to be at 1,000 subs, baby. So, I'm not going to take up too much of y'all's time. The video's long enough. Y'all take care. Thank y'all for everything. And I'm going to see y'all next time.